here's what came out of the Halloween 45 Years of Terror as far as franchise news and updates. And it really comes down to the Malik Akkad panel on Saturday. Let me just read you some of the words that he said. Because obviously Malik was asked during his solo panel about general goals for where to take the franchise next and what a realistic time frame may be. So these are the exact words that he answered with. Quote, definitely it's new heights that we're at now. Michael has just become American lexicon, and that is fun, and it's kind of a beast sometimes to even try and ride that thing. This is, for me, the best. This celebration of it, seeing all of you guys, that just somehow makes me feel like we're doing our job. Where it goes, I can tell you one thing. It's going to stay at that elevated level. We are going to keep it quality. You don't please everyone, and that I know all the time, but we've got some really cool stuff coming that I know this base is going to really love. Time frame you mentioned? Well, there were all these rumors last week. I don't know where they started, but there's always a kernel of truth, I will say. So we're working on it. We're working on a lot of things in the works right now. It just takes a little while. Things will be dropping. Watch this space. We've got fun stuff coming. End quote. And then he adds one more sentence to that. He says, quote, might even be before Halloween, actually, the holiday, end quote. A minute later, a different fan asks about an officially licensed video game, to which he responds very simply by nodding his head, pointing his finger, and saying, quote, watch this space, end quote. It is clear from those statements that things are in the works, and that report that came out right before we left town about the TV rights up for grabs, a quote-unquote bidding war happening. We updated that story because Blade Disgusting updated their story, and we published a new version from Pasadena. Because while we previously reported that this bidding war was going on, it's now been a little bit more refined, according to Blade Disgusting, that a massive bidding war, their words, is being waged right now, specifically for the television rights to the Halloween franchise. Bloody says that H45 and Miramax are the two main parties currently in battle for TV rights. And they add, quote, H45 is currently leading the charge. That came out just days before H45. And on the Saturday of H45, Malik did state that there's usually a kernel of truth in rumors like that, is how he put it. He didn't say there is definitely a kernel of truth here. He said there usually is. I think he actually said there always is. The point is, there's a little something to that. And in response to the video game, yeah, it looks like something like that is probably going to be in the near future on the horizon, which shouldn't come as a shock, again, for regular viewers, because I've been saying for years right here on Michael Myers Monday Live that a Halloween franchise, officially licensed, big budget video game, similar to the Friday the 13th game or the new Texas Chainsaw game that just came out this year, It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And of course, that's going to happen. And it might be the perfect thing to kind of be the middle ground in between a film project and the next film project, or even the next project of any type of film, be it TV streaming or whatever. Maybe it'd be a video game would be the next thing. In any case, things are coming, things are in the works, and that's for sure. And the one other news item that I will impart to you that was part of the H45 experience. As you know, John Carpenter just released a new album on Friday called Anthology 2. And this Friday, the 13th, his new series, Suburban Screams, premieres on Peacock. He directs an episode. I've seen the episode. It's awesome. I've seen a couple episodes of the series. It's kind of like the old Unsolved Mysteries series, but done in a much more R-rated, hard-edged Carpenter style. And his episode, which is episode 6, by the way, does feel very much like a Carpenter film or short film, mainly because he and Cody Carpenter and Daniel Davies also do the music for that episode. They do all the music for that episode, and they do the series theme for the show itself. So that's premiering this week. He talked a little bit about directing remotely during the panel when they asked about new music, and of course he plugged the new album that's out, and of course he plugged the series when Nick brought that up. But then the fans specifically asked if there would be new soundtrack, movie scores that he would be working on. And Carpenter's answer was, quote, "Yes, we will." Sounds like something is a done deal. Something that he's going to work on, I think, outside of Suburban Screams, because I think that that's already happened. He's saying, yes, we will. So, again, take all those comments as you will. We're going to be covering all of this as it develops.